Hello, my name is Gina and today I'm going to take you through a really great morning yoga flow. So this will help to bring some energy into the body, it will bring some prana into the lungs, and you'll start your day off right, you'll have great intentions, and you will not get into any arguments with your co-workers or your partner or your children or any road rage or anything like that, because you'll feel good and it's the best thing that we can all do to help society at the moment. So grab some water, grab your mat, and we will get started. Okay, so we're going to start today just lying down on our backs. Just bring the feet in close to our sit bones and just roll the torso down. Bring the hands down by your sides, the palms facing up, and just close your eyes and just settle into the space and relaxing the shoulders, any tension you may be storing in the jaw or the face. Just allow your body to sink down to the mat and just bring your awareness to your breath. Today we're going to be inhaling through the nose and out the nose. Just start to practice that now. And just breathing into any areas of tightness you may be feeling in the morning, in any parts of your body, maybe your hips or shoulders. So try and allow them to soften. And now bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Continue to breathe in and out the nose. And just set your intention for this morning's practice and for your day. Now bringing the knees in close to you and just give yourself a nice little hug. And now stretch the left leg out and hug the right knee in. Swapping sides, now the left knee comes in, stretch that right leg out. Now we're just going to sort of flow between each side. Now you can keep the torso down, or if you want to make it a little bit more of a core workout, lift the head off the mat, take an inhale, and as we exhale we swap, so hug the right knee in. Swapping, inhale, and exhale, swapping. Inhale, hug the left knee in. And exhale, right knee. Just going gently, do one more each side. Just warming up the core. And then hug both knees in, give yourself a nice little hug. And then lower down. Now keep the knees tucked in. So we're just going to do a few rolls like a ball. Now if you don't feel comfortable doing this, simply just roll to your side and then come up to sitting. If not, bring the hands under your thighs and we're going to flick the feet back and roll. So just do a couple of rolls this morning just to warm up the spine. One more. And then come all the way up to seating, cross the legs, roll over the knees, and come back to tabletop. So you might have to walk back a little bit. Now getting the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Few rounds of cat-cow. So we inhale, drop the belly and slightly lift the chest. And then as you exhale, we curve the spine, really press into the mat and round and look back down towards your belly button. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round. Now do two more of these, just moving with your own breath. You don't have to follow me exactly. This is your own practice. Just doing your last round now. Rounding the spine. And now come to neutral. And we're just going to take any little intuitive movements that we want to make. So you may want to sort of twist the hips from side to side, maybe sitting back, come forward, rolling the shoulders. Just tune into your body, just feel what you need and just make those movements however you like. Don't worry how it looks sometimes. It may look a little silly, but that's completely fine. Maybe rolling the shoulders. And then come to stillness. We're going to come into child's pose and sit our sit bones back towards our heels. Now sweep the hands down by our sides and bring our forehead down to the mat. Now we're going to start to flow a little bit here. So we're going to inhale, we're going to sweep the hands up. Now stack the hips over the knees, bring the hands up and over our head. And then as we exhale, we sit the hips back towards the heels, bring the hands, sweep them all the way back down by our sides. So a few more rounds like this. So inhale, we come up, bring the hands up. And then exhale, sit back. Inhale up. This time if you want, you can do a little back bend. And exhale, sit back. One more, inhale up. Little back bend if you like. And then exhale, sit down, extend the hands out in front of you this time as you sit back to child's pose. You next inhale, come forward to tabletop. Tuck the toes under. And then as you exhale, we're going to push back to our down dog. So keep the spine nice and long. You can keep the knees as bent as you like. And only when you feel you can start to straighten the legs, feel free. But this is not our goal today. Our goal is to keep our spine nice and long. And if our heels come down, that's great, but it's not the goal. If you like, you can pedal the feet out a little bit just to warm up the backs of the legs. And then come to stillness, and we're going to do 3 rounds of breath here. So inhaling through the nose and exhale out the nose. 2 more in your own time. Using your exhale to go a little deeper. Just make sure that the shoulders are away from the ears. Last breath. Now on your inhale, I want you to look between the hands and bend your knees. Now as you exhale, step to the top of the mat and hang in your forward fold. If you like, you can grab the elbows and just gently rock from side to side. Just imagine that there's like a cord attached to your tailbone, and it's going all the way to the ceiling, and it's pulling the tailbone up. So you're stretching the back of the legs. Now you don't have to be this low. If you're just here, that's fine. Just as long as you can feel the lengthening in the back of the legs. Just do a couple more breaths here. Gently rocking from side to side. Bending the knees if you need. And then letting go of the elbows, and we're going to slowly roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, we sweep the hands up. And exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Now coming into our sun salutations now. So we're going to inhale, sweep the hands up towards the ceiling. And exhale, we hinge and fold with the hands in prayer coming through the midline. Inhale to half lift, so hands on the shins or thighs. Exhale, we fold, plant the hands, and I'm going to step back to plank 1 foot at a time. So right, then left, and hold the plank. Really engage the quads, pull the navel back to the spine. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, you can drop the knees and lower the chest down, or if chaturanga is in your practice, feel free. Inhale, we shoot the legs back and lift the chest to baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, lower, tuck the toes and push back to down dog. Couple of breaths here. Now, I'm going to inhale, look between the hands and bend the knees. And then step to the top of the mat, right then left. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, we fold. And inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands come to prayer. Now just close your eyes and just take a breath here, reset. Come back to that intention that we just set at the start of the class. Inhale, we sweep the hands high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale to a half lift, hands on the shins or thighs. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Now this time we're going to pick up the left foot, step it to the back of the mat and drop the left knee down. Then we inhale, we sweep the hands high towards the ceiling. Exhale, we bring the hands to prayer. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. So inhale fully. Now as you exhale, soften the hips. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, soften. Now bring the hands down to frame the foot. Press into the mat. Step that front foot to the back of the mat to your down dog. Then we inhale, we ripple forward to plank. Now take either your chaturanga or drop the knees and lower the chest as you exhale. Inhale, we drop the belly, lift the chest to baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, we lower, tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. One more breath here. Now as we inhale, we're going to sweep the left foot up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Then as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees, step the foot through the midline of the body and place the foot between the hands and drop the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, we sweep the hands high. And exhale, we bring the hands to prayer. Now 2 breaths here like we did before. So inhale. Exhale, soften the hips. One more. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Now bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Pick up the back foot, step it to the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, we come all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. We're going to step back with our right foot now and turn the heel of the back foot to the 45. So coming into warrior one. So turn the hips to face the top of the mat. Inhale, we bring the hands up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, we bring the hands up. We're going to straighten the front leg. Exhale, hands to prayer. Sink. 2 more. Inhale, bring the hands up. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, hands to prayer. Sink. Come a little lower this time. 1 more. Inhale, up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Now staying with the leg bent, we're going to inhale, bring the hands up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands back behind the body and clasp the hands and roll the shoulders back. So inhale, we lift the chest high. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge forward and line our left shoulder up with our left knee. And allow the hands to sweep up and over. Humble warrior. Now try not to relax on this front leg here. Use your core to hold you up. Take 1 more breath. And then we're going to inhale, rise up. So imagine that someone's pulling on your hands, bringing you all the way up. Bring the hands up and over the head. And then we're going to turn the back foot coming into warrior two. So turn the back foot to the 90 degrees. Hands are out by the sides. Press the shoulders down. We're going to inhale, sweep the palm up towards the ceiling and reverse back. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring this elbow down to our left knee, extended side angle. Flowing through those poses. So we're going to inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee. Do 2 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1 more. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale, elbow to knee, hold. If you like, you can bring the hand down to the mat now, or you can take the bind. Take a breath. And then wherever you are, bring the hands to frame the front foot, pick up the front foot, step back to down dog. Inhale, we ripple forward to plank. Either full chaturanga or drop the knees as you exhale, lower the chest down. Inhale, lift the chest up, baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, tuck the toes, push back down dog, catch your breath. Slow the breath down, controlling it in and out the nose. One more breath here. Then we're going to inhale, we're going to sweep that right foot up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring the foot through the midline, plant it between the hands. Now turn that left foot to the 45, so drop the heel back. And then inhale, we bring the hands up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to prayer. So turn those hips to face the top of the mat. Inhale, we lift the hands straight in the front leg. And exhale, lower to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Inhale. And exhale, control the breath. Last one, inhale. And exhale, hands to prayer. Now keep the knee bent. Inhale, we bring the hands up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, we bring the hands back behind the body. Clasp the hands, roll the shoulders back. Inhale. And then exhale, we hinge forward. We're lining the right elbow, right shoulder up with the right knee. Breathe, humble warrior. Making sure those hips haven't started to twist. One more breath here. Doing well. And then inhale, we rise up. Now we're going to let go of the hands and then we cartwheel them around. Turn that back foot in and come in to our warrior two on the other side. So you want to bring the weight to the outside edge of the foot. Open up this knee, make sure it's over the ankle. Hands are out by the side. Take a breath. And then inhale, we sweep that palm up in a reverse warrior. Exhale, bring the elbow to knee, reach up and over. Inhale, back. Exhale, extended side angle. Do two more. Inhale. And exhale, elbow to knee. One more. And exhale, elbow to knee. Now either staying here, making sure we're not dumping into that shoulder, or if you want to bring the hand down to the mat, or take the bind. Popping is completely fine. Breathe. I've accidentally filmed this class at the hottest point of the day. I think we're about 32 degrees at the moment. I apologize for the sweat. One more breath. And then bring the hands down to frame the foot. Pick up that front foot, step it back to down dog. Inhale, we ripple forward to plank. Now take your vinyasa, either full chaturanga or bring the knees down. Upward facing dog. And exhale, push back to down dog, slow the breath. And then from here, we're going to bring the knees down to the mat. And we're going to rest in our child's pose. So bring the sit bones back. Either the hands are extended out in front of you, or you can bring them down by your side. The other option is to bring the big toes to touch the knees out wide and walk forward. Taking your option. And then from here, we're going to slowly walk our hands back towards us. Sitting down on our sit bones, so sweeping the feet out in front of us. Walking the feet out. Now you may need to come to about the middle of your mat. Hands underneath the thighs, and then just roll yourself down and hug your knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze. Maybe do some circles with the knees. And then bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. Hands are out to a T, and we're just going to gently let the knees fall to either side. Just a little bit of a release in the lower back. Do one more each side. And then bring the knees up. Now bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall out. Close the eyes. Take a breath here. Settle into the mat. Get excited for the day ahead of you. Relax any tension. Now if you like, you can stay here. Or if it's a little bit tight on the hips, you can now extend the feet out towards the end of the mat. You can bring the hands down by your side, either palms up or down. Close the eyes. And just feel yourself sinking into the mat. Relaxing everything. Letting the breath relax. And choose 3 things to be grateful for. Hold those 3 things close to you. You like. Or if you want to start to bring yourself back into the room, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Do some circles with your wrists and ankles. Now bring your hands to prayer over your heart space and just rub your hands together. Generate some heat. Keep rubbing. And then we're going to place the palms over our eyes. Remembering our intention for the day. Remembering those 3 things that we're grateful for. Bring the hands back into prayer over the heart space. Thank yourself for your practice this morning. Thank you for joining me.